Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has canvassed state police to tackle the growing insecurity in the country. Obasanjo said the creation of state police would be a better option than community policing. The former president said state police should be given a priority above community policing to curb the wave of insecurity ravaging the country. The special assistant to Obasanjo on media, Kehinde Akinyemi, in a statement quoted the former president as saying this when the leadership of the National Association of Ex-Local Government Chairmen in Nigeria paid him a courtesy visit in Abeokuta on Wednesday. Obasanjo spoke on the need to strengthen the traditional system and the local government administration. He said, "Our situation in Nigeria concerns everyone, particularly the case of terrorism. The case has gotten over the issue of community police. It is now state police. It is from that state police that we can now be talking about community police. I prepared during the popular Murtala Obasanjo administration because I believe that there is need to enable that tier of government to work truly as a local government. They have their own executive, judiciary and legislature. They were working and they were very visible, building and managing roads, looking into education, health, local administration, agriculture, but they are all gone." Obasanjo, who was presented with a letter of a life patron, assured them that he would look into their request, noting that he would be available on request for their needs. Speaking on the initiative, Obasanjo, who commended the people behind the formation of the body, said the development clearly showed that some local chairmen in the country were better than even the top elected leaders. Earlier, Ashipa told the former president why they decided to come together in all the 774 local governments in the country, saying, "We can only contribute to the economy and political development of the country. And realizing your position as father of local governments in Nigeria, we need you to actualize our goals. Hence is this all important visit and to come and say happy 85th birthday celebrations." Can you imagine? What was Obasanjo's position before now when it comes to the issue of state policing? Because people be asking, these were the things that you guys ought to have done. Of course, even if they have done XYZ, the government after his own government, they would have scattered everything. You may be right, Obasanjo, but because some persons feed and make their money through insecurity, they will never allow such to happen. So are they going to live forever? If they don't allow that to happen, insecurity is an industry of corrupt politicians. Okay, I beg to disagree with you, OBJ. Many states can't even pay salaries, pay minimum wage, talk less of operating state police, and it will be a good weapon to fight opponents. They always say fight opponents, fight opponents. So what we are experiencing now is just good, so that the opponent will not be fought and people are losing their lives. State police agitation is for selfish interest, and Nigeria should expect the worst side of terrorism and salary areas if the state police is approved. So what we have now, all the measures being put in place, it has not really helped the country. And people are saying, don't do this, don't do that. But what we have now is not working. So what will work? Even if you suggest good things, some people will tell you that is not the solution. It has always been the only option, not the better option. Multi-level policing, even before this descends into chaos. Patriotic minds knew the central police is central failure. Rather unfortunate that we have the man God loved most but hates God the more, otherwise he will not turn his back at God, who has assigned him certain critical missions but did worse than Jonathan. The last time Nigeria voted for self-security in the National Assembly, the bill did not get popular votes. The fear of self-determination has been the bane of the country's insecurities. Is Baba now a change agent? No more nationalism theory. Buhari will tell us the same thing, but after he has left power, those in power never seem to grasp the need of the people until when they are no longer in power. But you were against it from the onset, but you want it now. Groups of failed leaders. You see? Like I asked, what was his stand? That's what we are hearing now. Not only state police, rather family police will be better. Restructure Nigeria, Fulani no. Divide Nigeria, Fulani no. Everything, no, no, no. Regional government, they said no. State police, Fulani no. Self-defense for Nigerians against terrorists, they say no. Everything, no, no, no. You have every chance of approving state police in during your tenure, but you refused. I totally disagree with you. You will see the worst when state police is being introduced. Police will now be at the mercy of state governors. To pay salary will be a big deal. Some heartless governors will be using them for their selfish interests. Please ask those constables they employed when last did they receive their salary. So how are they be managing? They will tell them, just go inside the town, go and sort yourself. You should have signed this into law while in power. Well said, Baba, but our brothers from the other side no go gree. So as for us not to checkmate the activities of their herdsmen, visionless leaders, you should have known this 15 years ago when 12 million children in the north were out of school. We are not ripe enough for state police. The governors will feel like presidents. So what happens now? What's the solution? No solution. What's the way forward? No way forward. And let's continue like this because of some selfish interests. They should be well trained and equipped. Also because these terrorists, they are well equipped. You were there. Why didn't you implement it? I beg. State police has been long overdue for decades. A big country like us needs state police to manage the menace of hoodlums and criminals, but the government must do more to sort the problem. But my question is that since they say, oh, the governors are going to use it against opponents, then why can't you devise means that they will not be able to use it? I don't understand. So is there no way to block that avenue so that they will not use it against opponents, or your fears? One of the things you refused to do when you were there, people have been crying for state police even before you were voted as president of the country, but you lacked political will to do that, but now you want to force another person to do it. I hope, we pray that the next regime will not be worse than what we are experiencing now. What type of state police? All these state governors will be using them to intimidate their. So if they are using to intimidate their people, but the masses are okay, you don't prefer that.